So this isn't a savings challenge video or anything else. I'm exhausted, you guys. Anyways, so I sold some cameras and stuff that I had, and so yesterday I went and I drove an hour to go meet the guy, and he bought my 2 GoPros plus everything else for $450. And then I stopped at the casino on the way back because the banks weren't open and I needed to get change. So I cashed in the what did I do with that? Okay. I cashed in the 400 into 5s and 10s. So and I thought, well, this is a good chance for me to get working back on my my sinking funds and whatever. So I realized that my sinking funds, a lot of my sinking funds were not sinking funds. Okay, so then I worked out that I needed to split everything into 3 categories. So I have my annual subscriptions, I have my month ahead, and then I have my sinking funds. So now my sinking funds are my emergency fund, household repairs, car maintenance, but now water bill is actually, should be month ahead even though it's quarterly. So this should actually be month ahead. Same with medications, should be month ahead. Pets, I think I need 2 categories for pets. I need one for their basic survival needs, their meds, their food, litter, you know, that kind of stuff. And then I need one for just in case of like emergency vet and whatever. Vehicle tags needs to be annual. Amazon is annual. Canva, Nintendo, and then the 2 that I just used the other day, which are Walmart Plus and the PS5 renewal. So now here comes here comes the issue. I was gonna do these in vellum like I did with these, right? I printed them out and I was like, gosh, this is so weird. I don't remember them having a shiny side and a matte side. So I Googled it, and Google's like, yeah, vellum often has a shiny side and so you print on the matte side. So I was like, all right. So I did that. And it came out and it was very wet. Even though I selected a photo paper, you know, and then better quality, but not best quality, you know, that kind of stuff. And I pulled the first sheet and I set it off to the side so the second sheet could print, and I let them sit for a while and it was still wet. So I was like, I can't use this. And I actually just went and checked on it, did the second one, and it is still wet. So I was like, gosh, I'm thinking that I must have had an extra, a package of DTF sheets, which would be direct to film, which uses a completely different type of ink. I thought I had gotten rid of it all, but anyways, I was like, okay, if that's the case, where's my vellum? Because I can't find it. I'm like, it has to be it. But then I remembered, I was like, you know, I have an envelope that never got finished, you know, or a sheet of vellum that never actually, the envelope never got made or whatever, because I didn't have anything. So I went and grabbed that, and lo and behold, it is not shiny on either side. Therefore, I was using the wrong stuff. But anyways, so I printed them out on white, and I decided that since they're going on white, they need to have some type of a design on them, so I only did my annuals. Whatever. I'm just going to pull out all of the ones that are not annuals for annual subscriptions. Now, vehicle tags is not a subscription, but we're going to keep it there anywhere. Meds is not, water bill is not, car maintenance, household, and emergency fund. So those are all going to go into 2 separate binders once I get those made up. So now we need to go back to here, so Walmart, and so I'm not sure how to go about doing this, because like Walmart is not fully funded anymore, but Canva is fully funded. So, but I don't really want to pull them out of their prospective orders. Amazon is fully funded, but PS5 is not. And we're now working on vehicle tags, which we're going to have to cancel that. And then I also decided, okay, so ByteDance, this one goes up. This one goes at the very beginning. This one's going to be at the end. Another 190, and then 106. Where was I going with that? I don't know. Oh, wow, those are really high up. Gosh, I did a horrible job at that, didn't I? I decided that I need to start stuffing these every pay period. So for me, that's twice a month. And in order to have them done in the year's time when they'll be due, I need to get that started now. So and that would be $12 a month. And so yeah, $6 a pay period, $12 a month, I think. I don't know. I did that math a while ago, so oh goodness gracious. So whether or not it's actually accurate, I don't know. I don't know anymore. But we're just gonna roll with it and hope for the best. So I have 12 spots, which means I need 12 fives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then I need 12 ones, which I should have in here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay. So Google gets 6. Nintendo is fully funded. So Walmart will get 6. And once I get back on track and I, know who's got what or what, then I'll go back with whatever money I have left and I will stuff it into the very first one, which would be Google. That's my Google Drive. So Microsoft is obviously Microsoft, so it's like my Excel, which I love my Excel spreadsheets. Canva is fully funded. Amazon is fully funded, I believe. Let's double check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Okay, so that is fully funded. So put this card in there. PS5 just got paid. And it was really nice not to have that extra bill, since it wasn't quite fully funded, but it was almost fully funded. You know what I mean? Because I did just start this. So ByteDance is CapCut. So that's what I do my video editing on Peacock. That's obviously Peacock. And if by chance we cancel Peacock, because we usually, will, like, if we've watched everything that we wanted to watch on it, we'll cancel it, we'll go to another subscription. So if by chance, by the time the year is up and we want to go with a different streaming service, then this money will just go towards that instead. And then Midjourney is Midjourney, which is AI software that I use. So one of them anyways. So now we have an extra $15, $16, $17, $18, which will go into Google at this point. So I'm going to try to find, oh goodness gracious me, oh my, dropping girly pop stuff. So I don't know where my little one's went. So Google gets, so it'd be $24. $24, which next time it won't need $24 because it only needs $30 for the year. So, it's like, there's 20 and then 4, and I'm going to swap that out for that. So I really thought I did better lining those up. That is horrible. Goodness gracious. Okay, so then fully funded. Walmart has 6. MyFitnessPal is a tracker I use for making sure that I get my calories in every day, that I need, my protein and my fiber intake and all of that kind of stuff. So all right, so there is that. And so one binder is ready to go, and then I need to finish my making the envelopes for the other gosh, words are so hard, for the month ahead, and my sinking funds. So we'll be back when I have those. Bye.